Hey guys, welcome to the Jabber Podcast. I'm Nathan.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Victor.
And this is episode 4. What's the topic, Jeremy?
Death. Ooh.
Right.
Spooky.
Right.
We just didn't want to do. We even wanted to do this one, but we didn't want to do it right after the Colts one because that'd be pretty edgy. So then we just shot you with the identity crisis one or identity theft. So now we're here, religions and stuff. I took one class on this during my first quarter, so I'm pretty much an expert. You know, I know every single thing there is to know about this, literally.
Everybody that goes to college.
Yeah, you know, I took 3 months of this. I slept through most of the class, but I'm a fucking expert, okay?
Fair
My
enough.
word is law. Okay,
I never took the class, so I can't argue.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, and also, no offense to anyone who's listening who happens to be these religions. They're pretty obscure. But we're not making fun of them. We're just pointing out some of their dumb shit.
You just said that dumb and they call them dumb shit.
Fuck me. Let's go.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna Jesus, Vic. The first thing we're gonna go over is Chinese Buddhism. So
This is a huge religion, bro. You can't just call it dumb shit. This is a huge religion, Jeremy.
What
Are
the
you a Chinese Buddhist?
No.
Are you a Chinese Buddhist?
I
Big chillin'.
Bro, just... You're gonna say some racist shit like,
No, this isn't racist. This is just
the Chinese can't even understand the podcast. This is shit you're thinking of, bro.
no.
Racist ass.
Anyways, here we go. Like I said, we're not making fun of it. We're just examining it in a comedic manner. How about that? Boom.
dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
Bro, high key, you
Alright,
believe in
okay, let's hear about
Do you
this.
believe in a man in the cloud? Nah.
Let's hear about the Chinese Buddhism.
Okay, so
Is there a different? Is there like Hindu Buddhism? Like,
yeah, there's a bunch of different sects of Buddhism, but we're
Hindu Buddhism?
Indian Buddhism. My bad. I forget.
there's a bunch of different types, but we're talking specifically about the Chinese Buddhists right now.
Okay.
So they believe that when you die, your soul, they have a specific name for it. I forgot what it is, but it goes to like this city to be processed, like an immigration line, and you're trying to get into this great walled city.
I was thinking cattle. Like,
No,
no,
it's
getting slaughtered, you get processed.
No. They're not. They're literally in a single file line, and they're being processed to be led into the city. So what happens is that there's spirit police all around them called the Tuti Kung. That's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
Probably. And they gather up the souls, and they're like lining you up. And if you give them any lip, or you're like, bro, and you start asking questions, they take you out of line, they beat the shit out of you, and you become what's called a po soul, which just means you're poor. It's P-O apostrophe.
Post-soul.
It's called
You a post-soul, bro.
You become a post soul.
That's some holy police brutality.
Yeah, it is. And so
Alright.
you get booted out of line, and then you're not allowed into like the holy city. And then like from now on, like whenever the Tuti Kung, the spirit police see you, they're like, "Get this bitch!" Ga ga ga. And like
I thought the Buddhists believed in like reincarnation.
This is
That's what I
Chinese
was
Buddhism.
thinking.
it's different.
Wait, what's the other one?
It's just regular Taoist Buddhism, but we'll get to that later. So as a post soul, you're basically
How many people are part of this Chinese Buddhism?
a lot.
Because this shit sounds a lot like Christianity.
Yeah, with spirit police beating the shit out of you.
Bro, bet there will be some spirit police.
I don't
getting
think
your
What do
that's
you
how-
expect the homie Jesus to pull up with the Glock and be like, "What you say about me down there?" Oh no,
Bro, you read the Bible? That shit talks about like stoning your wife when she be looking at other men.
Okay, but not in
You
the
telling me Jesus ain't gonna go beat your ass for talking shit?
not in the afterlife.
You don't know this?
My homie Matthew lost one eye. That's why he didn't write that well. When they're like, "Hey, what happened?" He's like, "I swear to God, someone got hung."
Alright, for sure.
All right, so as a post soul, you have no rights. Like
Okay.
the Tuti Kung can just go up to you and be like, "Fuck this bitch," and so you're there.
Sounds like Ferguson.
Bro, chill. It's political. We ain't talking about politics right now.
All right. So the way, so
Fuck this bitch.
you're a post soul.
What color are these cops?
They're all
You
the
know
same
they're
color.
white. You know they're white.
They're Chinese.
I bet you when you turn into a pole soul, you're like a black soul or something.
What the fuck?
Cause you a pole soul.
Chill.
Bro, Asians low-key be hella racist.
Okay. Well, we're not debating that. Also, I don't think Asians are racist. I don't support these beliefs. Anyways, listen. So Once a year, so you're supposed to take care of the post holes, right? Because that could be you potentially. So post holes are basically they come to your house and they haunt you and they're like, give me food. And if you don't give them food, you're fucked. But the thing is, if homeless people come to your door in this like area of China, if they come to your door and you turn them away or you're mean to them, all the postals are like, get this man, like,
this bitch.
because he's like, oh, like you're mistreating the living homeless. That's fucked.
The living postals.
Yeah, the living postals. So then they go and they fuck you up. So everyone there is like, oh man, like they leave out like bowls of food for the homeless people. So it kind of.
That's just some homeless nigga came up with this, just to get some free food.
Probably.
Let's bring to his homeless homies. Just like, yo, we can scam about these post holes, dog. They can jump you. But if you give us food, the post hole's gonna leave you alone.
5-course buffet.
Wait, is there a way how you can pray to keep the titole from like beating you?
The what?
The titole?
The tuticum.
Introducing the Krabby Patty secret recipe.
Remember that. Jesus.
I'm gonna drop my drink.
So once a year, they have a grand feast to not only please the post souls, but also please like the homeless people, right? So basically, they get up a giant pile of like food and like wealthy like items and like incense and like myrrh, all this like really expensive stuff. They put it in a giant towering pile, and then they turn to all the homeless people and they're like, "Are you hungry? Go get it." And then they just have them like fight in the middle. But then after like a minute of them, they're like, "All right, you better be done." And then they throw a torch into that shit.
No! And they just light it off.
They burn it for the post holes, but the homeless people are like, "Bro, I'm hungry. This is the most food I've ever seen." So they stay in that bitch like nom nom.
No!
And
Wait,
some of them die.
This is in heaven.
No, this is on Earth.
It's on Earth.
This is a real
This
story?
is in their villages. They do this every year.
So it's pretty much
They get a pile
they
of
get a
food.
pile of food
And they burn it
and
for
the
the post
homeless
holes.
people fight for it.
For like a minute and a half, and then they burn it for the
they
post
burn
holes.
it. So
But
it's
the
blue
homeless-
balls.
But the homeless people are like, "Bro, I still gotta get this bread." And then they're like, "Oh, my arm."
That's true
Burnt.
because burnt bread is what?
It's not good.
Toast.
Peter got beat for that.
Stupid. Toast.
My boy Peter from Hunger Games got beat for that.
No, I'd jump in a fire for bread if I was
There's
homeless.
like beef too.
I think there's a point where if you're as hungry as these people are, you jump in.
Bro, I'll be like right on the edge, bro. I'll be like just like trying to grab a little piece of something. I'm not jumping in the fire to like run out with food, just like, bro. I'll be like, oof, just like reaching for those little scraps on the edge of the fire.
You're
bro.
not gonna get shit then.
I
These
think
And
homeless
I'm not gonna get burnt either.
They're out for
But
blood.
look, if you're homeless, you have nothing to lose.
Bro, what if you like grab like the edge of like a loaf of bread, you pull it to
and
safety,
someone's gonna knee you in the face and be like, "That's my bread."
you throw his ass in the fire, and you hope he comes out with food.
I think there's a point where you just have nothing to lose to where either you go big or go home. I could see that mentality. Because you just be like, and you just jump in.
We're just like, I survived last year, we're gonna do it again.
It's literally like just the cornucopia feast from the Hunger Games, just in 1 year.
Imagine.
one minute.
In 1 minute, and
You just hear.
The one homie inside, like, you stop feeling after a little while.
the worst part is that it's like accompanied by like music and harmony. So like
The
the
screaming of like the dead.
the well off people are like dancing like, "Ah, yeah, post souls, yeah."
That's my shit. Oh my god.
And the homie burning inside the fire.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh.
fun.
Play some Billy Joel. Innocent man.
You see why I call this shit dumb shit?
Did you say Innocent Man?
Yeah, isn't that Innocent Man?
Piano Man.
Oh, Innocent Man's a different song.
Okay.
You ever heard that song?
I don't
No.
know. I
You're
don't
not a
think
Billy
I
Joel
have.
fan.
Don't look it up
Fair
right
enough.
now. Okay.
Um,
So now, moving on to a different form, Tibetan Buddhism. Do not play it right now.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
play it.
so this is all on Buddhism?
Yeah, and then some Zoroastrianism.
Okay.
So, Tibetan Buddhism, they have, it's almost
An
like...
Innocent Man is an album by him. It's not a song. Or am I
You're
wrong?
not a true Billy Joel fan.
It's a song.
It's not a
An
song.
Innocent
Really?
Man is a 9th studio album by American singer-songwriter Billy Joel, released on August 8th.
I won't play it.
It's really not a song.
Wait,
What is
it?
that?
An Innocent Man?
Damn.
Is it a song?
Yes. An Innocent Man, part of the An Innocent Man album. Stupid.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
It's like 6ix9ine.
Die.
So
Or Billy.
So in Tibetan Buddhism, they go about their afterlife interpretation in a different way. A lot of their monks will meditate on things called mandalas, which are these big tapestries with a bunch of circles with like demons and like gods in the middle of them. So basically each mandala is a circle and it's a deity projecting like a big world and you're supposed to meditate on it. So
Doctor Strange.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. But if you meditate on it, then when you die, your soul is sent directly into the middle of the mandala. And then you're supposed to like have like a fucking boss fight with the demon who's there in the middle. So
And if you win,
you get to ascend. But if you lose, you have to watch like from outside your body as it's torn apart by wolves and dogs.
get fucked.
And then you're just reincarnated. And they're like, try again next time, fuckface.
So
Round 2.
for those ideologies, we're all losers.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We're all losers.
Fuck.
So
We
basically,
all didn't make the cut.
the big bad. So there's
homie.
there's these things called bardos, which is like the in between world that the monsters live in. So the most famous one is called the Bardo Thodol, and that's where Haruka lives. It's this super tall motherfucker, has 21 heads.
Nobody ever beat this fool, bro.
21 heads, 42 arms, and 8 legs, and it's this
Bro,
giant
give me
fire
one Glock.
breathing. It's a giant fire breathing demon that has like a bunch of scimitars, and it literally just like goes ham on you.
Wait, what type of battle though?
It's a buff.
Like
buff.
it's you versus him.
Do you
No,
have
no,
a
no. But what are you doing?
What, do
You
you
try
have
to
a
kill
weapon or
him.
something, bro?
Oh, it's like a.
You got a weapon. You got
So
to hit him with
there's-
your chakras, bro.
There's 2 options. You can either like try to best him like with your spirit, or you can let him beat the shit out of you, and, like tear out your ribs and
and
like, do all
hope you
this.
survive.
No, and do like all this harmful shit. And if you can go, this isn't real. This is simply a bardo. Then you win. But
Bro, that sounds way easier trying to
So
beat
it's
him
an
with your
illusion.
spirit.
no, you feel everything.
Yeah, but it's an illusion.
Yeah, but you gotta like separate your consciousness from that and
Dead
be
ass
like,
though? Tibetan monks, right?
yeah.
Dead ass? Those some crazy ass fools. Those are the ones that no. They were protesting against the I think it's the Chinese government for a while because the Chinese government was requiring them to ask permission before they died.
What?
Yeah. So they started protesting against it by literally like pouring gasoline on themselves and just like meditating and lighting themselves on fire.
Some fucking protest, bro.
And they dead ass, they would just meditate until they're dead. So when you're like they're feeling the
Ouch.
pain and they're just like this ain't shit, they're dead ass
Wait,
and brave ass
the
fools.
government said you have to ask for permission to die.
And get reincarnated, shit like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
They're
so-
literally trying to like
Mhm.
legislate the afterlife and
Their
the death
religion,
process.
Which is bullshit. So they were protesting against it. Aside from like massacres and shit, like people getting killed and shit. People disappearing. Chinese government shady, bro.
All governments are usually.
Chinese government shady as fuck.
Chinese government?
It's like communist Russia 2.0, bro.
I heard that Google only has like 3 fucking websites.
Oh yeah. They limit everything. It's like hella.
There's only 3
What's
fucking
that- what's
websites,
that?
and I think 2
They
of them
hella
are on
filter.
the,
What's
What?
it called?
like on Chinese government, like Wikipedia.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What's it called? That filter.
That's
Censoring.
Korea, never
It's
mind.
hella censoring.
That's
in China.
Korea. Never mind. That's not. No.
Yeah, as I say.
No, but China does have hella
Yeah,
censoring.
yeah. No, I know
don't
SpongeBob
allow-
isn't allowed.
They don't allow like close to nothing. Western culture.
Oh, fun fact. That's why Disney doesn't have openly gay people in their movies because they can't sell it to the Chinese audience because there's no gay people allowed in their media.
Bro, also gay, bro, Loki.
What's
Continue.
Oh, okay. Well, so that's how you ascend or whatever. You just gotta beat.
Boss fight.
Yeah,
Damn.
or you just let yourself and like you feel your ribs being torn out and shit. But you
Would
gotta
you
be like,
fight?
I'm chilling.
Nah, I'd hope that
Can you
I
pull up
can
a picture of
I would.
I would like you to see it before you make any judgments on
I-
whether you fight
no,
or
the way
not.
Jeremy
I
described
think I'd
it.
sock that homie clean.
Nah, he's
I
got
think you're
hella.
gonna
He's
change
got
your mind once you
okay,
look at it.
but if I'm fighting him with my spirit, he's got swords and shit, right?
Like he'll just dice your
Does he
ass
have any
up.
weapons? Or do you have any weapons?
Homie,
No,
you
it's
said
just
you had
you.
21 heads and 42 arms.
How am I gonna beat this fool?
You just gotta.
Bro, I don't got like a one big sword for all his scimitars.
You don't got shit.
Damn, nah, I'd be like, I ain't gonna move when he's ripping out my ribs.
I fight him.
Yeah?
Dude, like, I aim with my right, but give him a clean side sweep with the left. But, like...
But you gotta lose that armor before you get close to him.
But he has 21 heads, right?
And
So
how
you
many
just look the other way.
scimitars?
How many? He doesn't have a
He's
scimitar.
got like a scimitar for each arm or something.
Yeah!
And he's on fire too. That's him.
Bro, okay, you get to choose what carpet you're praying on, right?
Yeah, you don't
Why
have
would you
to.
pray on this carpet?
I don't know. I think if you pray on that one, it's not a carpet. It's like a tap.
It's ultra boss fight.
Yeah, but like also you get more rewards. when
Exactly,
you
exactly.
Ascend, yeah.
Let me
But
see.
it's hard as fuck.
That's
There's like only for the Tibetan monks, I think. You're not fighting that shit. We'll pull up a picture for you.
I'm so weak.
For you.
Dude, whoever drew this is a fucking idiot. Heads, I'm picturing like this.
Oh shit, I didn't see that. I thought that was a crown, bro. Wait, let me see.
No, it's literally the heads
This
just
fool
stack
just
on top of each other.
This fool stacked his up. Bro, how many legs does this fool have?
He's got 8 legs.
What are those heads around his like ankles and
Those are
shit?
more heads.
Are they? Because they don't look like his heads.
I think he also like keeps heads from like the
I
spirits he
think those
kills
are
too.
the fools that lost. The fools like you that decided to fight.
Yeah, but that shit's brutal.
Damn.
And then he's got
That's
like
only one guy, though. Isn't there, like, a multiple levels?
Yeah.
no, these are the 3 mini bosses that you have to fight before.
wait.
Bro, you ever like someone you survived the mini bosses, bro, but you got like no health left.
Yeah, no revives.
Oh,
This bitch is
you're-
straight. Okay,
you're out of
I
revive,
slapped the fuck out of that bitch. What the fuck?
We'll put on a picture for the people on YouTube.
Bottom right, I slapped the fuck out of her.
Yeah,
Right.
he's one of the mini bosses.
That shit. Dude, look at this fool.
Bro,
Look
he's
at
a
him.
mini boss.
Look at him. Look
He's
at
got
him.
a
You slap
snake
him
scarf.
Easy, bro.
He's got a
I know.
snake scarf.
But then afterwards, like, dead ass, you finna die.
Straight up.
I mean, I think you could do something.
Nah.
Like, run away, tire him out. Right?
Tire him out.
You think you could tire him out?
You have
No.
to fight him.
Yeah, you can't just run away.
Bro, I don't think there's a time limit.
I don't know.
I play with him.
You play with him?
I play him.
So there's more chances to revive to ascend if you lose the fight.
Okay.
So let's say he beats the shit out of you and you're just like, fuck. So it moves on to a different step. So then your soul starts transitioning, like in the process of being reborn. And then in that moment, like if you reflect and you're like, fuck, I'm a piece of shit. Why couldn't I do that? The gods may pity you and then you can ascend. But it's very hard to do
Bro,
for
that's a
some
cheap
reason.
way to get out of it, bro.
I'd be bitching. I'd be like, you fucking bitch, you have 21 heads. Fuck you. And fuck each
Bro,
one
the
of your
gods
heads.
wouldn't give you shit.
So depending
That's
on
kind
how
of the idea.
depending on how badly you did during the fight, you're either gonna be reincarnated as a plant, an animal, and then it goes up from there. Like if you're shit,
It's like you were about to get him, but you lost and you're a person again.
Yeah. So
Oh, so we were close.
Yeah.
So the funny thing
Oh,
is,
that's the worst. So you're about to like land that last blow in the boss fight, bro, and out of nowhere you get, oof,
one
Yeah,
time.
because I pinned down the 20 heads, 41 arms, but that last
a
arm,
42nd arm, bro.
the 42nd arm with the scimitar.
Did you dirty?
So the very last chance you get is whatever. So let's say you're gonna be an antelope. I'm just using it as an example. You turn into an antelope sperm, and then you go.
You have to win that battle first.
I'm not even kidding. So
You have to get the egg first, bro.
So as whatever animal or person you're gonna be, as they're being ejaculated, as soon as your egg is about to reach the sperm, you have one last chance to be like, this isn't real, and I belong in
In
the
heaven or
ascension place, and then the woman has a miscarriage, and then you get to ascend.
Damn.
And that's called ascension or enlightenment at the moment of rebirth. So it's the
question.
hardest one to do though.
Question.
Because you're a sperm.
Yeah.
So,
You're a sperm. You're not over here like, bro.
so would an abortion be a cheat code to get straight up again?
Oof.
Maybe.
Imagine.
Yo.
Now I'm going living again. Hey, hold up.
fool comes in with the
Wouldn't
hanger, bro.
Because would an abortion be pity from the gods, or would it be another 1v1?
Think about that.
Dude, imagine
Bro,
Haruka shows up in the Mumbai. What's good? We about 1v1.
Scare the shit out of
But
him.
wire
Just be like,
hanger, bro. Just
Oh my god.
But you mad? Yeah, because most abortions happen before the 6-month mark, right?
yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months. Wait, 6 months?
Oh shit.
You gotta do it in the
Bro.
first quarter.
You can take a premature fetus at 6 months and like that's a child. People be surviving premature at like what? Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get you. Because here's what I'm thinking. I think that's pity.
But
Because what if the gods are like, you do not want this kid?
Boy, I watched his fight highlights. Trash.
No, like, trust
there's
me.
no way this fool winning next battle.
He died a loser and he's coming out a loser. Let him come up with me.
Yeah.
Oh no, I really want him, dumb bitch.
He's not gonna invent shit. He's just gonna take up space. Get rid of him.
Oof.
Yeah, because that'd be kind of funny. Like, imagine Haruka's like, yeah, I'm done with this bitch. You hear him come back. You know what I'd do? I'd kiss him.
Wait. What if there's a tongue
On all 21 heads?
I kiss
What if-
one head right in the mouth, give him tongue and everything, right when he's like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's from the movie Get Smart.
What?
That's from a movie. In a movie, they do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Gay kissing to a punch.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Dwayne
sounds
the
like
Rock
a-
Johnson and the dude, the main guy,
Steve
Kevin
Carell?
Hart.
Steve Carell.
Not Kevin Hart.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just because I'm pretty sure that tactic's been out since day one. I'm pretty sure
Gay
Kane,
kiss him?
when Kane was about to kill Abel, he's like, hey, come here real quick. Hey, what you need?
Bro, I love you,
Hey, hold up. Boom, clean.
bro. Oof.
Alright. We're gonna move on to
Gay oof.
the last religion before we go into another topic. This is from old school Christianity, like Martin Luther times, maybe a little before that. So basically, there's this thing called St. Peter's Bridge or something to that effect. You have to walk across it and you get to go to heaven. That's it. But
Bro, what religion is this?
say, like old school Christianity.
Bro, think about the Buddhist monk. The dude with 22 heads. 22 arms. And he's just seeing the Catholic fool like in the distance marching across a bridge like, deuces, dog, you chose the wrong one.
Hey, look, when you see a wheelchair homie pull up, right? He's halfway down. You just see some Buddhist monk push him back down.
No. Alright, get this. It's low-key an uphill bridge.
No, but it's not that simple. So if you're a shitty person in real life, the bridge is like a centimeter thick, like wide, and it's like hard as hell across. So the better person, better person that you
The
were,
bigger the bridge.
Yeah,
Thick
but-
bridge.
I think I'm a foot wide.
if
got
you
thick
fall,
bridge.
you go straight to hell. No second chances.
Don't get no reincarnation.
Nope.
I'd fight the bitch.
What if you don't fall? What if you're just like, I'm not gonna take my chances. Let me redo.
You don't get a redo.
Okay, wait, does the bridge break?
Not that I know.
Easy
of.
as fuck. Put the bridge right between your legs, no matter how small. And just
Okay, but
fucking-
here's the
yeah,
thing.
right?
So as you
It's
go,
not gonna
You're
break.
gonna hold on.
No matter how thin the bridge is, if you lock your legs around it, lock your arms around it, even if you fall. you're
What
just
if
gonna
it's
hang.
what if it's like half a centimeter? That's just gonna cut your ass.
yeah, you'll probably break it.
There's no such thing as
Well,
a.
you said you couldn't break it.
There's no such thing as a sharp bridge.
Maybe for really bad people.
Okay, it'd be the equivalent of trying to cross on a wire. You can't. The wire's gonna cut you off.
If
You're
the
putting.
wire's not gonna break, I take my chances.
Okay, but it's not just that. There's he sends like big titty demons.
Wait. Big titty demons?
Yeah, and then they're like just
Sounds
stand.
like my type of heaven.
Bro, what the fuck?
And while
Gee,
you're-
I never want to leave, coach.
while you're crossing the bridge.
Big titty demons, bro. It's not a big titty girlfriend,
Imagine
bro.
as you're crossing the bridge, you turn to see big old bitty ass.
Bro, you've been the best Christian your whole life, bro.
I go
And a
back
big
to
titty
where
demon walks up.
I go back to where I started, like, take me.
Alright, what do the big titty demons
So,
do?
I never want to fall down.
They go up to you and they're like, "Hey, sexy, like, don't go into heaven. They don't have big titty angels."
Speaking my language. If you ain't done with me, I never want to leave, coach.
So then they try to take you, but as soon as you're like, oh man, like I want to fuck you.
The second you think that.
The second you think that, the bridge disintegrates, and then their tits disappear, and then they just like pile drive you with.
So they're men?
Into hell.
They're
Yeah.
men.
Oof.
They're men?
They're just demons. They're just demons.
They're traps, bro.
Bro, wait.
Traps are
You know
gay.
what this means? I'd fall. I'd fall.
You see a big titty demon. She don't even open your mouth. That fucking thing is disintegrating. Into
No,
it, bro.
because knowing me, I'd like pull out one arm and be like, hey, what you got right there? Holler at her, cat call her. You know? So you're, okay.
So that's not. Hold on. That's
But
that's a
are they like
temptation.
blondes or what are they, bro?
Whatever you want, bro.
Oh, it's over.
So those
3
are
Margot Robbies?
those are the temptations, but there's angels there to help you too. At the
They're
very
like, don't listen to the big titty demon.
TD Angel?
no, it was a dude.
Oh, big dick angels. I check.
So it's the archangel, right?
I check the demon, bro.
Well, alright, he's helping you. What's he saying?
Yeah, so he's sitting at the edge of the bridge. He's like, just look at me, bro. Like, don't look at that shit. Like,
Look at me. Look at me right here and cross
Look
the
at my big
bridge.
sword,
like,
bro.
like titties are temporary, but heaven's forever, bro. Like, come on. But then a bunch of people fail because they just look at the
They look at the big titty demons.
Yeah.
So you're
Fuck.
telling me...
Fuck you, what if nobody's in heaven because everybody be looking at the big titty demons?
Yeah, there's no...
Alright, question, what if you're a woman?
Then you see like a big dick.
A big dick demon?
Yeah.
Nah,
I think
you
that's
probably
what's
see
attractive.
something else because girls don't have the same sex drive as
Yeah,
men.
exactly.
I bet you for them it's like,
like a nice
security.
purse
So
or
like,
some
oh,
shit.
I have a pretty good job, pretty good wage, and I'm pretty tall, I'm blonde, and I can have good kids. Shit.
I'm pretty sure there's a couple girls who like just show me like the pecs and the dick or some shit.
What if they're lesbians? The big titty demons come out?
Probably big.
I love
titties,
how
yeah.
monks.
What if they just go to hell because God ain't about that
according
gay people,
according
right?
to the old school Bible, yeah, they probably would.
I love how our monks are
The
fighting
big
their.
titty demon's like, you don't get no ridge, you come with us.
I like for the monks, it's a demon with 21 heads and 42 scimitars, but for this guy,
Big titty demon.
it's just big tits. You got me.
What if you're an ass man though? Like, do they still come out with big titty
They
demons?
probably- It's
I
whatever
think
you
it's
want.
whatever you want. Yeah, I lose.
If you like chicks with dicks, like that's what you get.
Puppet chicks with puppet dicks.
All right, so now moving on
Happy
to
Time Murders. Go watch it, kids. It's a good movie.
it's a yeah. If you want to see puppet pussy.
Puppet pussy, bro? Oof. You ain't never seen kinkier shit, bro.
All right, so we're moving on.
Imagine dying just seeing puppet pussy.
Jesus.
And you
Bro, what if instead of big titty
You see a
demons,
big titty.
puppets be coming out, bro? Big titty puppets.
You're like,
Yo, I bet you that archangel, like, yo,
Bro.
homie, like, I don't know if we need you.
you just see God from the up, and he's just like, bruh, and you're just like, I swear they're lying.
Just pulls the bridge away.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck, that's the shit that turns you on. Fuck.
So I'm 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, you're
That's
not
what
getting
I'm
into any of them.
Yeah.
So
Alright, next one.
this is
Just like the last one? or
yeah,
what?
our last topic of the episode, their methods of caring for their dead. So starting off with the Tibetan Buddhists, they have this thing called sky burials. What do you think those are? Just by the name,
What?
sky
They
burials.
bury you on, like, a mountaintop or some shit.
All right, and what?
You ever play Skywars on Minecraft?
You're not gonna hold me off the bridge.
I just think that it's just like probably something to do with clouds and ashes. I bet. Like
Oh.
they just like.
I was thinking that too,
Let
but
that
I was
shit
trying to
fly.
go something crazy.
Okay, would you like to know what they are?
Alright, for sure.
They dump you in a field and call it a day.
Like, your ashes are just dead ass body.
No, your body.
Oh, they don't even bury your ass?
No, they
In the
just
field?
dump you on top of the
What
ground.
religion is this?
Tibetan Buddhism.
I'm
Same.
done, bro. This is why. Like,
Bro!
this is how you market religion. Instead of conquering them, forcing them, be like, okay, this guy or big titties. Choose.
I got the big titty.
I bet you money all the monks wouldn't even shave their head after that.
What happened after, what happened if
So they dump your ass with not like naked, just in a field,
naked?
and then they gather all your friends and like the rest of the Tibetan
They burn the
Buddhists.
field.
No,
Oh.
and they sit and they watch you until you decompose.
What the
So
fuck?
it's called.
So they like come every like 2 days.
No. They stay
Bobby's
there.
arm like
They
detached.
No, they just stay there.
They set up like a tent and like an encampment, and they just meditate on your corpse.
You know how long it takes for a corpse to like?
Don't tell me.
It takes like legit weeks and months for a corpse to decompose.
So, wait, I'm sorry. Why? Wait. Let's talk about the conditions. Is this if you were to fight the monk? How does
this is just if you are dead.
Okay.
No,
so while you're fighting the demon, they're doing this.
There's
Yeah.
different Tibetan. Yeah, those are only for the monks. Now you're just like normal person, Joe.
No, these are the same people.
No. So while we're fighting, they're doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, so
Oh, shit.
they dump you in the field and then they just look at you and it's for them. So they're supposed to meditate on like the transience of life.
Yeah.
And they have to watch like
It's just like
coyotes.
looking like fuck, bro. Nigga.
They have to they have to watch coyotes and jackals and like vultures come down and like eat your corpse and they're like, yes, this is good.
How far
Life
away
is
do they
temporary.
stand? Because they gotta like
2 feet. They literally sit there and like
How is that coyote gonna just feel comfortable enough to come in and like?
well,
eat?
because the Buddhists just like are stock still, like they just don't move. So
That ass like coyote like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
But the coyote's like, bruh.
Bro, I'm just gonna sneak an arm real quick. Deuces.
Munch. Yeah. The other one is Zoroastrianism. Their shit is way weirder. They got these things called towers of silence.
Sorry, after what?
Zoroastrianism.
When was this religion created?
It's really fucking old.
Okay.
It's weird. It's like, okay, so they
There's
believe
gonna be some like hipster shit.
They-
So the back
Where
of the
they're like,
99 cent
you know
store.
the people with like the crystals where it's like this is gonna fix your aura.
they believe that in the very beginning of time there was a giant space bull and
Space ball.
a bull
Bull.
with horns.
Okay, bull.
And a spaceman, and the spaceman said, "I'm going to fuck this bull up. It's just me and this bull in the universe."
Oh fuck this bull up.
And he just gets an
Oh fuck
axe.
this bull.
He gets an
There'll be another Minotaur shit from like Greece, bro. Bro, this book is like, there ain't nothing else. I'm gonna fuck this bull.
So he just gets like his cosmic butcher knife, and then he slits his fucking throat. And he's like, "What's up?" And so he guts it, and that
he
creates.
fucks the bull.
He fucks the corpse.
What's that? That's bestiality necrophilia.
Cosmic bestial necro.
Woo!
So then
Fuck this
he
bull.
fucks the bull up, and it's like, oh, how could you? And then
The bulls. Bro, you did me dirty.
and so then that creates food and like life for the universe. But then there's like a higher being who says, "Why'd you fuck the bull up? That was your only friend. How could you?" And the cosmic.
I had nothing to fuck, bro. I
And
had
the-
nothing
and
to
the-
know.
Yeah, only friend Columbia, your only enemy as well.
And then the cosmic being that's above the cosmic man, he's like, "I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson." Deadass grabs him, fucks the shit out of him.
Oh, wait, like Loki?
No, I'm not even joking.
I don't think it's
He
low key
fucks
if
the,
it's cosmic.
the fucking cosmic guy fucks the dude.
Okay, so technically they're not gendered, but they still have sex.
They're gender neutral.
I guess, because they're just cosmic beings. So he
I
grabs
like
him.
how he goes straight to gay sex.
You said dude. You said dude.
Sorry.
No,
He
yeah, I
said
know.
bull.
When he was saying it, he never brought it up
Okay.
until you said gay
Oh,
sex.
that-
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
Okay,
They're not
okay. So
gendered.
he fucks his.
So
bull.
he's like, I have to teach you a lesson because you,
bull gang. Just going
yeah,
hard.
you killed your only being on this entire universe. So he fucks the shit out of him, and then the cosmic man dies after, and
He's
that,
just standing next to the bull like, bro, I shouldn't have fucked you, bro.
and then that birds like humans and stuff, and that's how humans come around.
Cause the man fucked a bull.
Yeah.
And a cosmic being fucked a cosmic being.
Yeah, after he killed
That
them.
cosmic sperm.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that one.
So the way
Fucking weird. What kind of drugs are these fools on,
I
bro?
don't know.
Where are these? Where's this religion from?
I knew something was
So-
off when he was saying the name.
It's around like Eastern Asia and India.
Don't
Bro.
look at me. Don't look at me.
I don't know, bro. Cows and bulls.
I was enslaved.
So the way they take care of the dead is through these things called towers of silence.
Alright.
Fucking creepy ass things. So there's these dingy like circles, and they build a cement wall around it, 15 feet high, and there's only one entrance in. So you enter it and you go up to the top, and you literally it's a mass pit where you just dump the body. And the reason for this is that, and you're not allowed to speak while you're there, or else the spirits of all the people in the
Or like,
pit.
huh?
What'd you say?
You,
Who there? Boom!
they niggas say what?
So then they all come up and then they haunt you or something, right? So you're just supposed to go up, don't cry or anything because then they haunt you.
Oof.
So like, let's say your mom dies, you carry your mom on your back and then you just dump her and you say deuces. So
You
then
don't say deuces.
you just throw out the peace sign and you leave, and then you have to they have like crows all around, and the crows and vultures will come and eat all the corpses, and that like recycles the matter back into the universe, and it's slowly recreating the cosmic man or something like
If
that.
you were to bring a recording of another person, would it still haunt you? Or would it haunt the person? That has the voice?
Whoever's making the noise, so you, because you.
What if you chuck it in the building from outside?
I guess they haunt the
Full
recording.
gang, bro.
Suavemente!
Alexa, play that pussy.
Bro, imagine dumping a body as the body's falling. Suavemente!
Bésame.
Imagine the cinematic, like, gracefully falling corpse, and then just it's
Wow.
another corpse.
Bro, if someone chucked that recording into the building, I just die laughing. I get haunted. Just imagine, bro, everyone's all crying. What was that?
Oh shit,
Bro.
we're dying in every religion, bro. We're
Y'all are
dying in
0 for
every
5.
religion, bro.
We're 0 for everything.
Bro, I'd end up laughing like
walking
that
with
ass.
big ass biddies with the recording of Suavemente.
Alright, bro. Going back.
Is-
When you're crossing that bridge, can you have like some inspirational music
You don't
playing?
have shit. You're naked.
Bro,
Suavemente.
bro, because if you got like that eye of the tiger when you're crossing that bridge, you should be like, don't talk to me, big titty demons.
Bro, I bet you the second you say big titties, you're gonna think of it and you're dead, bro. The second you say big, oh. You know we're all nasty as hell. The second you say big, you're like, eee.
Alright, the very last one of the night is a sect of Hinduism that we're going to talk about. So in actual
I knew there was
India,
some freaky shit.
in actual India, this is only for a father and a son. So when the father dies, the son is supposed to take him into a waterway that goes through the middle of the city, and you cover him in like his best robes and stuff, and then you light him on fire and you watch him burn.
In the water?
He's like on a little
He's
raft.
on a raft.
Okay,
Yeah.
that
So
makes
then
sense.
after
If you just
you're,
dumps corpse in water, I just imagine like a flint and steel just like
hey, the shit
bro, why
ain't working.
why is this shit working, bro?
So then he's on fire, and your whole family and the
Crying
city's
for, like, the
watching
shore.
you. Yeah. But
Right.
then you, as the son, you have to take a giant axe
Chop it in half.
or an axe or a club, aim it at his head, and bash it open. And this releases the breath or their soul. So that it's their soul breath,
Right.
and that's what allows them to ascend. But they can only get out through the head. So you have to
Bro,
look
if you
at-
don't get it in that first shot.
If you don't get it within the first like 5 seconds of him like burning, then he's doomed to hell forever. So in order to
What
save
if
your
your son got like carpal tunnel, bro? You're just like about to die. You're like,
Bro, imagine someone still throws it. So you mess up with the throw. And
so you're straight up just looking at your burning dad who you love, who's raised you, and you're like, oh my god, later pops, and you just bash his fucking head open.
don't think of no big old biddies up there.
bro, keep them on pure, bro.
Ah,
Bro,
I wonder what
weak.
that would sound like.
that-
It smells
I mean,
like,
it's like probably.
probably that's something.
God,
I just take
Someone
an
rolls up with a
AR,
Glock.
be like, no head is no head.
all right, thanks for listening, guys. That was episode 4.
I like how it wraps up at the beginning, said no head, at the end, no head.
Come full circle.
Oh,
we're on
God.
SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, and
We're above
yeah.
20 followers on Instagram, so dope. Keep it up.
Yeah.
No, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for listening. So just this will be up, well, whenever it's up, but
It'll be
hopefully
up
Sunday.
No, it'll be up for next week.
All
yeah,
right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Episode
night.
of the week.
Good night.
See
Thanks
ya.
for listening, guys.